Hey guys, Matt Bentley, MMA Futures. I'm sitting here with Kathryn Paprocki. Kathryn, so last time the MMA Futures talked to you was about a year ago.
Yeah.
You were getting ready for your third amateur fight.
Yeah.
And obviously, man, 365 days makes a big difference, right?
Big difference,
so why don't you kind of tell our audience and me a little bit about where you're at now?
Yeah, I'm pro now. I'm 2-1. I just took my first loss ever. So that was a hard experience for me, but it came at the right time. I think.
What were the circumstances with the loss? I mean, how did you get caught?
I got in a rear naked choke my third round of the fight. I took the fight on 8 days, so
Sure.
I mean, no.
Did you have a tough weight cut going into it? Or?
I had a pretty rough weight cut.
Yeah.
It's still not an excuse. I mean, I knew what I was going into, so.
Sure, yeah,
but
absolutely.
Still.
Yeah. And it's always hard for us as fighters to turn down opportunities like that.
Absolutely.
And to tell ourselves, hey, I might need to step on the brakes here for a minute because I'm not going to be able to have a great weight cut. I'm not going to be able to do the things I would normally do that would kind of better my chances of succeeding when we get in there. It's a hard thing.
Yeah,
know?
well, and I was just coming off of, I was 9-0 in my career, and I think the losses helped because I was starting to feel like I'm the top dog, I'm the big dog, and I think it's always good to have somebody to just like remind you, like, hey, on any day, it could be anyone's game. So
So recently signed with Invicta, right?
Invicta fighter, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
I love
awesome. I love
promotion.
the platform,
They're great.
the program.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it's obviously done a lot for women's MMA.
Absolutely.
And the fact that the UFC is so behind Invicta also.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think that says, great things about the leadership and kind of the, where they're at, in the game, So, do you have anything lined up with them right now?
I do not. I was hoping to fight on the card in March. I just took that fight in February, and I decided for a full fight to not check kicks.
Sure.
So, I'm just kind of letting everything heal. I'm still in it. I mean, I'm still doing everything, but now I'm kind of hoping for more like April, May.
So what type of stuff, I think people underestimate it. I came from a Muay Thai background before I got into MMA. And so, And so I think people underestimate the damage that our legs take when you've got somebody that realizes, hey, she's going to let me kick her in the leg. And you go through 3 rounds of that.
Yeah.
What have you been doing for recovery? What are some of the things that you've done to kind of get your legs back underneath you and just make sure that you're avoiding any possibility of blood clots, which is something that everybody has to think about.
Absolutely.
But I think it gets overlooked.
Sauna, a lot of ice baths.
Mm-hmm.
I've been icing.
Yeah.
I just started to swim a little bit just to kind of get that blood flow going.
Sure.
And just trying not to stay off of it, like even though it was painful, just to still keep everything kind of going.
Do you know what a tiger tail is? A tiger tail?
I mean,
Okay, Google it.
A tail on a tiger? Isn't that self-explanatory?
It's a little like PVC stick, and it's wrapped.
Okay.
And then you just kind of iron it out.
So I have one it's not a PVC pipe. It actually like spins, and there's all these thingies, and you like roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that too.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you were familiar with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you kind of explain? So like, how many girls do you guys have in your gym? Like, how many training partners do you have on a consistent basis that are female?
On a consistent basis, I have anywhere between like 3 to 5. Now that I'm bigger, I am the number 3 pound for pound ranked female in Colorado.
Okay.
So it's been a lot easier to get other people to come train.
Right.
So now I can kind of call up just about anyone
and get some time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
How do the guys handle having to spar with you, having to roll with you? I've been in a lot of gyms where there'll be the best fighter in the room is the girl sitting over in the corner that none of the boys want to wrestle with.
Right. I mean, at our gym, everybody knows me. I'm pretty well established, so I don't really have any like problems.
Sure.
But if somebody new comes in, especially men that don't fight much or aren't very
newer to martial arts.
experience,
Right, yeah.
they kind of threaten. So sometimes I have to like show my dominance and show that I am
That, hey, you're going to get better.
talented.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you're going to get better rolling with me.
Because
or
either
training me.
like some of them like don't want to hurt me, or they go like way overly hard trying to like show me how tough they are, and I'm like, I'm 115 pounds, like ease up. So it's really not as bad as you think though.
Sure.
Like everybody's cool and we're all just punching each other in the face. So
So you said over the last year you've gotten a little bigger.
bigger.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you been doing with your diet and
Oh.
just like the changes you made there,
So
going from
much white
going
rice.
from going from a 3-0
Yeah.
amateur
Mhm.
a year ago
Yeah.
to now look we're 2-1 as a pro.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to try and climb the ranks in Invicta.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what are you doing with your diet?
A lot of fish, a lot of meat. I could eat meat probably 7 times a day. A lot of like sweet potatoes, white, brown rice, and a lot of strawberries. Actually, I'm very like basic. I have like the foods that I enjoy to eat, and I just eat those foods. I do like every Sunday I can kind of go off and eat what I want. Just like chocolate, peanut M&Ms, muffins, donuts, everything. But for me, my diet, it's definitely clean, but I am in the gym all day long. So kind of anything that I do eat too, like I know I'm gonna burn off too. So I don't have to be too strict.
with a schedule like that and having to kind of balance all the things that a fighter has to do. Now that's not taken into account of like if you have another job, being mom, how much easier is it having a partner in your husband that is a fighter and he's in the gym all the time and he understands, hey, when Kathryn's got a fight coming up, I'm going to be there to do a little of the legwork and then same thing, with you and him. How easy is that for you guys, or how much of a difference do you think that makes, having a partner that really understands?
I think it's incredibly helpful. I think that having somebody that understands what I'm going through is great. Also, like, he has already gone through a lot of it too, so I can kind of say, like, hey, like, how do I do blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Sometimes it's hard because he is my husband and head coach, so sometimes there's conflict there. Like, I'm like, don't tell me to do burpees. Like, I'm having a bad day.
Right.
And he's like, I don't care. So,
Right.
so I mean, it's fantastic, but there's also like a whole other part
Sure.
to it too.
Sure.
That's
Well, yeah,
hard,
no, I can imagine that being difficult.
But it's mainly great.
Good.
And too, like, it's so cool. Like, I'm in a cage. I just got through whatever, and he's like the first person that can come hug me, and I
Right.
get to see him, and so I really enjoy that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did he handle, like you said, that first loss in
Yeah.
your career was kind of tough. Like, how did he take it?
He was great. I think what sucked the most about the losses, I was the better fighter.
Mhm.
I was just flat, and I just didn't perform, and so he was great. Like, there wasn't much he needed to say to me because I was so hard on, like, me anyway. So at first he was like, Kathryn, you didn't do this and blah, blah, blah. And then after we got back, he was like, I love you. Come give me, like, a hug. And I was like, I just want my husband. So, I mean, it was good. It was good. Yeah.
One thing that I always told the fighters that I worked with was that you're not going into a 15-minute war.
Right.
You're going into 15 1-minute wars.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
you gotta you could be the best fighter
Yeah.
for 14 minutes. And if you're not the best fighter for 15 minutes,
Right.
You're the one that catches the L.
Absolutely.
And goes home with your head hung. So it's just remembering that, every minute of the fight, I got to survive this 60 seconds. I got to kill this 60
Absolutely,
seconds.
yeah.
So
Every exchange. Yeah.
well, hey, it's been awesome talking to you. It was
Thank you
great
so
to
much,
meet
yeah.
you. I look forward to
Thank you,
hanging
guys.
out with you at the fights
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
It'll be fun.
yeah, absolutely, guys.
Awesome.
MMA Futures, Kathryn Paprocki, guys.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We might still